Aloha, everyone. Welcome to Activate and Elevate with Sheila and Jan. And today, sadly, it's just Sheila. Jan is down in Houston with Miss Marcy. They are getting ready for the big event tomorrow that we have. They are excited, having a good time. So, Miss Marcy had a request for me that I go over our 333, working the power of three. It's not sad that it's only thank you, Cynthia. But today we're going to take a look at startx39biz.com, the part that we did go over last week, and go over the working the power of three. And there is a lot of good information. I've got links for you guys, a PDF. I have new data about Alavida. If you have a question in the section later on, we can do that. We can do that, certainly. So without any further ado, I'm going to start screen sharing. And no, that's not quite where I wanted to be. You go up. There we go. All right. So we come to startx39biz.com. This is our training business website. And if not, please sign up for text messages and emails. Peter, Marcy, I think Dr. Stacy's on them also as well. And then if you have a testimonial, which most of us do, you really are looking for people to share on the podcasts. We have them 5 days a week. You can is comfortable to you. And I believe this is the link that takes you to ourteamcalendar.com. I'm trying that link. It doesn't link. Oh, there it is. And it still says be activating. But here on this calendar, you can click any of those little links and it shows testimonial call times. So we had somebody already there. Jacqueline is over there on the 30th. So you can sign up for awesome if you could. All right, let's go back. And this is what we are actually getting into today. The Evolve team system of 3 patching, 3 following up, and 3 invite, or Peter likes to call it the 3 Ps. Pique your interest and pick a package. Peak, freak, and pick. I know, it's silly. Okay, so here we go. Click here to access the Evolve office where we work the power of 3. And last year, in end of March, Marcy and I were on a phone call together, and I was just telling her that I was ready to come back and really work my business. And she and I had a conversation. I said, Marcy, I just hate calling people. I literally don't like to talk on the phone very often. And so she said, me either, Sheila. I'd much rather go out and do my laundry or pick up the house. I said, Marcy, I'd rather clean the toilets in the bathroom before I'd have to pick up the call and contact somebody in network marketing. And that's just where I was at. So she said, I want to create the office hours. And how about if we get together Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays for 1 hour in the morning, and we have this place where you can come and you can work your business. You can feel supported. Jan runs the whole gifting program. Marcy is there almost every day. If Marcy can't make it, I cover for Marcy, and it's on me and Jan. But we're there to support you guys and for all of us to just do the job. And so a lot of times when we're in the office on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, somebody brand new will come in and chat. I can't hear anything. And the reason is we have zero sound then. we're just working our business, because people's mouths will be sitting there, you can see each other talking on the telephone. And the new people are like, well, what's going on? What's going on? What am I missing? Okay, we're just working. That's all it is. And this is how we do it. Okay. So click the link to join us. Office hours are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 11 to noon on Pacific. And I get up and I'm there at 8 o'clock in the morning. And it helps. It works. It's brilliant. And we train and we work with Marcy. This is the same we're on right now. It's the same Zoom link. And so you can just come in here to this exact space. This is the Evolve training video. Marcy has created this training video. It is specific to working the office hours. And it really is a little tool for any you have that's brand new that wants to join the business. Okay. I always have people that want to wear patches and everything, but when you find them, you just start sharing. This is a great video that you can give to them. It explains the office hours. And if they want to come in and join the office hours, it is also a program. All right. And I'll be getting into that in a minute. If you don't know about that, you'll be surprised because Marcy is amazingly generous. So the Evolve training guide, click the link below for your step-by-step training guide to the Evolve system with active links and examples included. All right. So that is right here. This Evolve system training guide. We work the power of 3. And you know, Nikola Tesla, he's a brilliant man. He says that 369 is the key to the universe. So we've used the 333, right? Success. And we want that key. All right. So it's ask, share, give. First of all, we follow the system. Step 1, patching 3 a day, following up with 3 a day, invite 3 to Zoom a week. Now, I'm going to come out and I'm going to put a caveat out here for everybody, because for me, when I started out, I was like, patch 3 people a day, follow up with 3 people a day. Wow, this is overwhelming. Okay. If you can patch 1 person a day and follow up with 1 person a day, don't belittle yourself. Okay. Not all of us come in as top end network marketers. Was a massage therapist, healer, people's subconscious. Okay. Now I had to shift gears, and it was really overwhelming in the beginning for me to keep hearing 333. You have to patch 3, follow up 3, and gift 3 people a day, or invite 3 to Zoom. I mean, up here to the chat. I can't even do 1 a day every day, right, Cynthia? And so the big thing that I say is that, you know, make it fit your life, but you've got to work your business. And for me, that's why having the office hours is a super place to show up 3 days a week for me. All right. So number 2, we ask, share, and give. We ask a question, we share a testimonial, we share a link, and we give a gift. Okay, let me check this chat. This is why I like going to this talk. It's the only place that has room for my level. Thank you. This is Jen and I's lifestyle, okay? And we're not that super out doing like first talks to people all day, every day. It's not really intimidating. Yay. I love that. I love that. Okay. 3, we make 3 calls per prospect. The gifting exposing call. And you know what? It may not be a call. For me, on Saturdays when I'm at swap meet, that's when I'm making my first contact with most people. Okay. Most of my people literally come from the swap meet, and they're from all over the world. They're not just in America or in Hawaii. And so that gifting / exposing call, you have a list, make the call. Meet them in person, you're going to write their name down. You're going to track all the you. Okay. The second call is the follow-up call, and the third call is the call. We use 4 sites to move our business. Start x39now.com. That alone is unbelievable. I literally did sign up this week. I signed up a gentleman that was a salesman for selling vibrational plates. I the most in the entire. He took a look at startx39now.com. He called me back up and he said, that is professional. Get when people are so use it. Okay. And when he scrolled down to the very and it says, go back to the person that website, he said, God, I just wanted to order those patches and it directed me back to you, and that's those patches. All right. Literally builds interests for people and allows them to anticipate and desire and want the X39. Okay. StartX39biz.com. This is where we are right now on the business site. It has all the tools you can imagine and utilize. Telegram. Telegram is an app. You can go on your computer and your telephone, either one. Big and open, I'd say put it onto your computer. We have multiple different sites on Telegram channels. We have the business testimonial, Evolve testimonials, Evolve business channel, Evolve practitioners channel, the Evolve before and after pictures channel. So all of those different sites are literally tools and resources for you to share with people. All right. And as a network marketer, which we all are now, and I really would like you to hold on here. We're just going to stop the share for 1 second because I want to see people's faces. Everybody say right now, I'm a network marketer. I'm a network marketer. Say it out loud. All right, hear it. You hear yourself, those words. The words, human language is literally the strongest tool that we have in the universe, because we are literally taking a thought, giving it frequently, putting it out into the universe. I'm a network marketer. Okay. And let's go back there. All right. So network marketers do 6 things, and I'm going to say 7 because Marcy taught me this just a little bit ago. We make a list. We are of service, and that is something I always tell anybody that I questions. I'm here to be of service to you. Give me your questions and I hope I can help you. Okay. We listen because when we listen, we can identify what is going on with these people. Where are they at in their life? What are they focusing on? Network marketing is not about me, network other person, okay, and connecting with them and building a rapport so that they will trust you and trust this amazing gift that we have. All right. We educate. Exactly. Many people know what stem cells are. Many don't. So we share that information. We look for people who want to work versus talking about the work. And we always book the next appointment. So what does that mean? We look for people who want the work versus talking about the work. Okay. When I started 3.5 years ago, I was really gung ho my first year. And then in 2020, when we went into lockdown, I went a different route and I went into trainings and had a bunch of training that I wanted to complete. And I did that. But in that time, I'm one of those people that just talked about it. Oh yeah, I'll build a business. Yeah, whatever. I didn't have any skin in the game. because I was actually focused on doing something else in my life at that time. So when you decide that you are going to be a network marketer, which is what I have decided and where I am today, when you make that choice, that literally allows you to start doing the work. Okay, do the work, connect with the people, following up, gifting them. All right. Ooh, my stomach growled. The work we do is easy but uncomfortable, so we work together to make it comfortable. Right? That's one of Marcy's favorite things to say, is we do the things that are uncomfortable so that they can become. All right, now here is what Marcy is really generous with. Marcy has created, not just created the office, but she has created the gifting program in the office. And currently, people that work in the office can request actually 2 5-day samples, supply of samples. Okay, this whole little part, as I'm reading, okay, excuse me. Actually, what it has come to now is that when you order a gift request a gift for someone, and I'll show you the link here in just a minute. What happens is that Jan Rand will send out the gifting, and it comes with 2 X39 patches and 2 Eon patches, and then 4 of the little cards that they've created. The health tracker, an order form, the card, and I don't remember what that 4th one is, but we'll find it. All right. So Jan sends these gifting packages out to people. And then she says no more than 9 samples per week per person. But actually that's changed now. If you are brand new into the office that first time, you request 3 gifts to be sent. So that's 3 people that you have connected with, that they actually have agreed, yes, I would like that. And always makes them go to startx39now.com before she allows them. And so about the Eon, Kathleen and I talked to Marcy and Jan about this. When we do the swap meet, one of the things that we do is we don't just have Eon. And the reason that we have Eon is that many times, if you put an Eon on someone's pain point, that release of the inflammation allows them to feel less pain like that. Okay, I'm serious, really quick. And so we started patching with X39 and Eon. And the other thing about inflammation is that when the X39 has created these brand new stem cells, if your body is full of inflammation, these new stem cells have to fight through the inflammation to get to the old tissue to lay down and help regenerate that tissue to the new level. Okay. And so that is why we've started to do Eon as well. Okay. There will be a daily code announced during the working hour, during that Zoom, that you must put on your gift request link in order for that gift to be processed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And here, okay, is the gifting link. And what I really suggest you do is you'll click on that link and you will save it in your history, in your bookmark. So here's the form, okay? If you see the red, you have to enter something into it, okay, or else it will not take the form. So the daily code, every single time we go into the office, there's a brand new code. And the request is made that you don't go putting these codes out on Facebook. Somebody started sharing them. It's not for people that don't show up in the office. Okay, this is a gift. This is costing Marcy, that's retail, it's $20 off just for the patches. All right. and then out everything else. This is all her giving an amazingly generous gift. Well, Ian, great for relieving pain. I found credit more saving faster. Ooh, didn't know that. All right, so the daily gift goes on there. Your first name, your last name, your phone number, and then receiver's name. Now, let's say that I'm sending, I just met with Jan and Bob. They're a married couple, or they're dating and they live together. I don't care what it is. Brothers and sisters, family members, any in the same household goes on one gift request. Okay. You would put Jan and as the receiver's first name, their last name. So we don't put Jan is the wife. Okay, Bob is the husband. Because what happens when Jan collates all of this, it prints out everything that's in the system. So it would say Jan is the wife, Bob is the husband. Okay, so you're just going to write Jan and Bob, and then down here and this counts as 2 gift requests because they will receive 4 Eon and 4 X39 to each of them. All right. You have to make sure that the receiver's street address is correct. If there is an apartment number or condo number, you have to put that number and the city, the 2-letter state abbreviation, and your zip code. And then you go ahead and submit it. The big thing is though, Jan receives things back in the mail. She shared one with me the other day that somebody had, I told you I don't want this. Okay, and it got mailed back to Jan. So that person, yes, we are going to be doing that too. That person that that requested that gift, they really didn't talk to their person, did they? You know, so we need to communicate really clearly with the people that we're sharing with. Because Jan sent that, and thank God that they sent it back and didn't just throw it away, because now she can take those patches that we get. All right, you cannot request samples Friday through Sunday because that's when Jan is working on getting all this. All right. And here is what goes in the gift example. All right. And first off, I just need to say that this black pouch, that's not part of the gifting bag. She just used that to lay the on. So when you get the your gifting, if I'm going to receive one, I'll be receiving the it comes all in the little gifting envelope that has the script on the front of it. There's our little pouch bag. Comes with the what, the actual order form. Oh, look what this one is, look what X39 can do for you, and then the all product card. And those all get sent for free just by showing up into the office. And here we go. The Evolve system protocols, questions about how to input orders and back off support. Okay. And what she's talking about, how to input orders, gifting requests that I everybody called Jan for somebody. Okay, that's your up. This is Jan Rand's cell phone. And then to order your gifting bags or your business at you can email Jan and get that. Okay. Call Sally Fun for any designer printing needs. There's Sally's information, the order form, and right here, this is that PDF link that is under Sally's name. And this is what it's talking about. having business cards. And I have mine. And on the back, it says the same thing. I just went with the lighter card because I'm me and I wanted to design my own. But these are all ones that have the little QR code, and you can either call, I would suggest you call Sally to order those. Okay, got some chats going on. I'm new to LifeWave and signed up under Lily, and she added me to this group. Am I able to participate and join office hours? Yes, you are, Lisa. Yes, you are. If you are part of the under our big umbrella, then you can. Okay. So the gifting and exposing call and the list. So you start by making a list. Do you have a list book? Okay. This is a list book. Okay. It could be any kind. I mean, I've got all kinds of them. I have 4 of these. And I got mine for $2 at the local Long's Drug Store. All right. These are your lifeline. Okay. These little books, you write down your list of people in it. And then for each person, you give them a page. Okay. So every time that I contact Bernice Garcia, and I put where I met them, and I requested a gift, the date that was requested. This was from last year, August 29th. Okay. I write down when I talk to them, when I text to them, any communication. If I'm using the InTouch app, I will also write, sent a video, that kind of thing from there. Let me go to the chat again. You're welcome, Lisa. All right. Buy a calendar book that has, that's an hourly calendar book. Me, I don't want to rip it up. I have a giant calendar, at a glance calendar on my desk. And I just write all over it. And for me, it works really good. That's my easy share. Okay, so we're going to make 4 different lists. Who do you know? So a non-attached exposing list. Who is receiving your gift list? A follow-up to close list, and bring to the office list. Okay. Sure. I thought I was looking at the camera, but I got to kind of look at the TV too, so I can read it. Sorry about that. All right. So we make lists from who do we know? Okay. So you go into your telephone, and I'm talking this kind, and go through your contact list, and you write down all the people into your little notebook. Go onto Facebook, write down people out of your friends list, Instagram, Messenger, the same thing. LinkedIn, if you have a LinkedIn account. Belly to belly. What does that mean? That's what Kathleen and I do. We go work at the swap meet. Tomorrow I'll be at the swap meet, and I will be talking belly to belly with people that I don't know, but that will walk up and ask questions because I have a giant Got Pain banner at the booth. And then this is what Marcy does. Hi, my name is Marcy. What's your name? I like your hair. Okay. What's your name? I like your dress. And that's a great way when you're out at an event. Wow, your dress is great. I love that. Where'd you get that? And then they come over and they want to talk to you. And then you say, what do you know about stem cells? Okay. So when you come into the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you bring the list from your personally enrolled tree and from your active representatives tree, active rep tree. What does that mean? So from your personally enrolled tree, you're going to bring those people that you have signed up because you're going to still follow up with them. I know that many of us have we, at least my past habit was, okay, 2 years ago, get somebody signed up. And then I just let them be. I never contacted them back. But you know what? When you continually contact the people that you have shared the patches with, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, and 12 weeks, that's a schedule to do it on. And that way you are going to connect with them and say, what are you experiencing? Don't say, how do you feel? I feel fine. Okay, that's not going to tell you anything, right? What are you experiencing? Are you sleeping better? Have you started having more focus? Let them tell you what they are experiencing while using the patch. Okay, your phone so it can be used as a list. So first thing, I'm not sure answer it. Organize your phone so it can be used as your list. The first name, last name, under the company. How do you know them? And so what I do is I actually write their first and last name on the top line in one spot. And then where it says last name, I write LifeWave, Swap Meet, LifeWave, whatever, however I met these people. And then if they've shared condition with me, then I also put that in there, low back issues, or shoulder arthritis, because then when you have that information, it allows you to be able to testimonial that relates directly to their condition. That's another little fish hook. Okay. State what company they are from, if they are in a network marketing company, what they do. Chat is that, yes, this information is on startx39biz.com, and this is under the big overall link of working the power of 3. Okay. All right. So let's make the gifting and exposing call. And what Marcy's favorite thing to say is we talk and text, we text and talk, and you do those together. Okay. So phone call to Jim, and I'm going to wait. If not, I'm going to leave him a voicemail, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to text, say, Jim, just left you a voicemail. Let's get together, connect. Okay. Text, talk and text. So first, question, bridge, and question. So what does that mean? Question, what's going on with you? Okay, people walk up to my booth, they see this big got pain banner. Oh my gosh, I've definitely got pain. All right, great. I can help you with that. What's going on with you? Ask that first question. And then they'll say arthritis. Wow, I finally found something that helps me with arthritis. Or I finally found something that helps me with low back pain. And then you ask that third question, what do you know about stem cells? Okay. So they share 20-second testimonial of yourself. What does that mean? That means you do not go into a 2-hour monologue on your conditions. 20-second testimonial. In 2018, I had my 4th knee surgery. I'm allergic to opioids. I woke up, they told me I have no ACL, 0 cartilage. They took out the scar tissue, and I had to walk again. I was on an ice machine for 6 weeks, 24 hours a day, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. And when I learned how to walk again afterwards, I was using a cane. Then fast forward, November 2018, I got my first patch. And 6 weeks later, guess what? No cane, no pain. I went from a 10 down to a 2 on the pain scale. That's a 20-second testimonial. Okay. Concise, give them the meat, and let them take it in. Okay. And then share the exposing link after you've shared your story. Startx39now.com. Now on the my link, because when I first made these ones, this QR code takes them right to it. Okay. On my new card, the link takes to my website so that and I actually have the website down below for startx39now.com. But if they have the desire, Marcy said to put it to my replicating website, and that way I'm not going to lose the sale. Okay. So the give, if you like what you see after this is about going to StartX39. If you like what you see, I'll send you a gift. Just text me address. Okay. So Jan, she likes to send the texts, say, give me your phone number. I'm going to send you a website. After you've taken a look at that website, you can text me your address and I'll send you a gift. Okay. And so that way she's pre-qualifying. That's what that is. She's literally making a pre-qualifier. If you don't want startx39now.com, then chances are you're probably not going to join us because you don't have enough skin in the game to go and search out something for yourself. Okay. So the bridge question, bridge question, and the script is, what is going on with you? Okay. Or what are you doing these days for fun? What are you doing these for? How is your health? These are the 5 desires. Okay. And people always have 2 of them, whether they are health, money, their time, being part of a community, or they want to be giving back to humanity. Everybody has 2 of these 5 items. So when you can identify, that allows you to come from that perspective to say, oh, so for work, you're looking for extra work. Wow. But did you know that you can do this from the comfort of your home just by connecting with the people that you meet, the people that you love and know that you care about? Okay. So you can make more money. Oh, you want to get your health back. You want more time freedom. Wow. This is a great way to free up your time instead of having to work a 9-to-5 job, isn't it? There's always 2 of them. So for health, they have good health in it and they want to keep it, or they are sick and they want to get their health back. Okay. Those are the 2 options. I finally found something that helps me with, and then you list, my health, or I finally found this amazing community through LifeWave. I finally helps me, my friend with, and then you go into their desires. So you can also say, what do you know about stem cells? And then give the 20-second testimonial about yourself. I'll send you startx39now.com. And if you like what you see, I'll send you a gift. Just text me your address. Okay. And that's when we go to the gifting link and we fill that gifting form out that I showed you. But that's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So end up on Saturday or Sunday, like me, I get my names on Saturday. I come to the offices Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and that's when you put those in. Okay. So the follow-up call, after you have requested to be sent, it takes about 1 week. And please don't be sending Jan messages. Hey, I requested this gift on February 1st and they never got it. Okay, well, it's your job to follow up with the people. Jan does not track the date that she sends out requests. So that is really important, that when you like, if you have an order form, you're going to use an order form, write request if, okay, or whatever way that you choose to track. My book, on each one, it says requested gift sent January 16th, requested gift sent January 16th, Okay. Make sure you do that so that you can follow up. They're going to get them in about a week. And what I do is I always text the people that I'm sending the gifts and I say, aloha, your gift request that you had for the X39 patch will be mailed tomorrow, and you should 3 to 5 days as soon as you receive your patches. Okay, so then I write that date down that I sent the request, and the following week in office hours, that's when I do the follow-up. Okay, so did you get the patches? Did you put them on? Sometimes people will say, oh no, the envelope is sitting on my desk. Okay, well, why don't you go to the envelope right now and let's take that, peel off the backing and put that patch on right now. Oh, they're in your kitchen drawer. Great, let's get them out and let's put them on together. Let me explain the technology of what you are wearing. Then you explain about the patch being light therapy. Only your body heat activates it. Nothing goes into your body. Are you drinking lots of water? Okay, I do not believe that there is the new order that has both of those on there. I'm sorry. That would be somebody on Marcy's team that designs those. So what is going with you? Make sure you drink plenty of water. And remember, wear your patches on to activate and repair, and then 12 hours off. And what's really, really critically important about that is that wearing them 24 hours, but that doesn't work that way. There is a precise science. They have activates that frequency. The frequency gets put back into your skin, goes to 12 hours. All of the things are waking up, being told, hey, when you take that patch off, you go to bed. That is when all the little things start happening else. That's called attenuation. If you leave it on and your body gets used to it, it paying attention and it won't do what you want. Okay, here are the 2 follow-up scripts I use to explain the technology. So is the business card script for the follow-up call explaining how the technology works. And that is, and it says X39, your own stem light technology cells in the body. Sorry, in the body changeable and can change into any cell that your body needs for repair, just like when you were 20. Okay, so you on your business card have a script, and Marcy just taught me that a month ago. Okay, and I'm like, wow. And so now I will hand the people at the swap meet pass out my card, but I'll turn it over and I'll give it to them this way. And I'll have one and I'll read that to them right there. And they always go, wow, oh my gosh. Okay, so that's what business card script is. Below is the gifting envelope script for the follow-up, explaining how the technology works. Okay, so let's go to that one. Here is the gifting envelope, and this goes out with every single gift that is sent. This is one of the items that we recommend you print and put up on your follow-up clipboard, which I will be talking about that in a little bit. If I got time, I got to move. So this shows you exactly what is happening. I have a laminated full 8.5 by 11 piece of this sitting on my table at the swap meet. It is right in front of everybody, literally big as life. The envelopes, I don't have one of them right here, but they're a little bit bigger than that. Okay, just a little bit. All right. Now, based on what is going on with you, would you like me to send you a testimonial about someone that is going through the same thing? Okay. Would you like to go to a live testimonial podcast? How does Tuesday or Wednesday work for you? Would you like me to send you a one-page summary of the patches? I think these other 3 patches would be good for you as well. Now, that is where, for me, I usually only work with the 2, Eon and X39 up front. Unless someone is in such excruciating pain, then we'll turn them on to the Ice Wave so you can cut that in pain impulse. Thank you, Jenny, for putting that out. Okay, so script you use to text or email your prospect. Hi, Susie. Here are the links I promised you based on what we talked about. Love, Sheila, and my phone number. And then you put the testimonial talking about. Here's the recording. And start x39biz.com under tab 5. Join the Telegram, and you can search Telegram for recorded testimonials. There are links. Oh, and it's me. There are the posts where you can click on this and you can copy and paste that and send that directly to someone. You can go to invite 3 to the podcast tab. Let's see if this will. So you can come right to this tab, edit, copy the link. This shows you the different times, and you can click on that. You can copy the image, you can save the image, and then you can send these out to people, and they have all the different type of my husband's leaving. Okay, bye, babe. So you can share all the schedules. This shows each individual call that we do. All right, take your pick, share with the person. All right, summary of all LifeWave patches. So I have brought up these, excuse me, so you can see these as well. Where's that one? This is all of the products. Marcy had this created for us. And it goes, okay, so we have longevity, anti-aging, quality of life, veterinary pain, and the aromatherapy mist. All right. And then we have the price list. And that question about the preferred customer plus program on there, you would actually need to message Marcy directly about that. Okay. All right, so there's the price list. So objection handling. Oh, you didn't feel anything? Okay, well, the first thing I say is, I never expected you to feel anything. And I tell people that when we're talking about it too. I don't expect you to feel anything, but I can tell you that in the first 24 hours, 4,000 genes have been reset in your body. Okay. So handle the objection with feel, felt, and found. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. And then I found. So I know how you feel. I didn't feel anything right away either. But then I found that when you activate those dormant stem cells, not storm cells, we don't want dormant storm cells activated. Excuse me. Pardon me. Then I found when you activate those dormant stem cells, they go first and repair what you need to live, and then they repair what you feel. The 5-day gift is the 2-day gift is just the beginning of your journey. And that's why the owner and inventor and creator, David Schmidt, offers a 30-day money back guarantee on our silver kit. So no risk to you. Okay, in a minute, that's for sure, Cynthia. Okay. So is this network marketing or working? Yeah, I know you feel kind of weird about network marketing, but I kind of felt the same way. And then I found out that we ship like Amazon right to your door. And if you really look around, the retail businesses are actually, the distribution model of retail business is going away. Somebody says, Google says this is a bad product. And that one, I just kind of have not nice things to say about it. I know how you feel. I felt the same way, but then I found Google is a business and people say bad things about a company. So that's getting a lot of exposure so that people will click on their links and buy what they're marketing, and it's a bait and switch. So go to scholar.google.com, do your research, and no one can lie. I haven't been there. I'll be honest about that. Why is it cheaper on Amazon? Well, some people put their patches. I feel the same way you felt, that it's like, why? But then I found out that people actually divert the product illegally to Amazon, and there is no money back guarantee. I would never buy patches. Okay, so next we make the closing call. And if they looked at the links that you've texted and emailed them, and when they say, yes, I did. Did you go to the podcast I sent you? Oh no, I couldn't make that. Okay, well, you know what? I can just send you a link to the replay of it. Did you look at the one-page all product summary I sent? I'm not sending that out right away. Some people are. Did you look at the price list I sent you? Okay. Remember that price list? Yeah, let's get you on board, get you back to regenerating, age reversal, rejuvenate your health. Oh, well, let me be of service for you. Let's go to the price list together so I can explain the pricing to you. So that's when you would go to the order form, right? And you can explain everything on the order form to them then. Let me read the 3 prices that are highlighted. Oh, and make sure you print the order out so that you take the orders by hand. Why do we do that? We take the orders by hand so that we're not trying to have the person on them into the computer at the same time. It is just as easy to write it down. Exactly what I did the other night. I wrote this one all down. I came in and I entered it into my computer. So this method, Marcy is letting people know that you can get a 1 month supply of X39 sleeve, which is 149. Okay, so she's going over the different, or you can get it X39 as a preferred customer for $119 a month. But I like the silver kit for $299. Fill it with 3 sleeves of X39 or 4 sleeves of your choosing, and you can get a retail value of $436. So there is a 30-day money back guarantee. And this is one of the, I'll be pulling up the whole paper PDF on this one in just a minute. Okay. So I recommend either the paint and repair kit, which comes with of X39 and 1 month and 1 month of Ice Wave, or the detox kit is 2 months of X39, 1 month of Eon, and 1 month of glutathione. When you do them that way, the pack price gets your sleeve down to $74.75 a sleeve. And then Marcy has people go right on to auto ship for that month of X39. Okay. Okay, so paper order form, process your paper order in your back office. And you need to ask your upline how to process your paper order. Don't go to Jan for that. Yeah, I'm sorry. You may also educate startx39biz.com under number 10 tab to put an order. Okay, check that. Is there one link for all archived Zoom meetings? So there's Telegram links, and there are 4 different Telegram channels that have Zoom meetings on them. And my YouTube website has every one of these Friday calls and all of my Tuesday patching podcast calls on them. So there's not one single space where every single thing lands. Sorry about that. Okay, the closing ratio. When you water with love 1 to 4 times, you close at 10%. And when you water with love times, you close at 80%. So the waterings are gifting or exposing call, then they receive the gift. You make the follow-up call, you send 4 links, and then there's the closing call. And that is that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me just go in here. Okay, so this is the customized silver pack order form that you can find on StartX39 Biz. And what they're doing is showing how you can change up the system. So you can get 1 X39, or you can get 4 and 4 Eon. You can get 1 X39, 1 X49, an Eon, and an Ice Wave. It just tells you it shows you the different options that for hormone digestion. What would I use? Sleep protocol. Okay. I don't use this method, honestly. But others do. All right. So here's a really important document. And it is called the hours. And this is the first part of it, the follow-up clipboard. So what you want on a clipboard, or Jan has it in, she has it on like a little ring clip that she put on it, and they're all in little, I can't even think of the name. The sleeves that you put paper in that are plastic. And the first is the electronic gifting envelope. Okay, what to expect? That is, where is that one? What to expect? What to expect? The first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. GHK copy within 1 to 3 months. Brain mapping, speaks, cardiovascular has begun to age reverse within 3 to 6 months. Document for you to have for people to take a look at. Evolve logo. Links. StartX39biz.com that has the Evolve logo on it. Okay, the before and after hacker. I didn't, sorry, I didn't put that. Before and after, that's a wonderful thing. And on my follow-up call, so I've requested a gift from this week. I've requested 2 gifts from Jan. So next week, when I go, I'm going to send the before and after tracker PDF to these 2 people, because I want them to get it and they can look at that tracker, where they are at, what they're experiencing today, and then start utilizing those patches. And yeah, they're only 2 patches. However, all of that information that they receive, it's a stimulus. It stimulates them to say, I want to see these results all the way through. I want to get it for 30 or 90 days. Okay, so the all product flyer, you already saw that form, and then the silver pack. Closing script. This is part of the office hours PDF for your clipboard. I recommend 1 X39 and 4 Eon. This is called the dynamic duo. X39 activates your stem cells. Stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable. So this is something that you can either say to them, or you can write it down, or not write it down, but text it to them. Okay, but you really need to be talking at this point when you're following up.
Sheila, we're not seeing what you're reading right now.
Oh, you can't see it?
No, we're just seeing StartX39biz.com.
Okay, I'm not sure why that didn't show up. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to stop sharing now anyway. And I'm going to see if I can get that PDF to come over. Okay. So I just office hours, scripts and links into chat. You should be able to that up and take a look at that. And so questions? You know that I have some. Cynthia.
Yeah, I have my thing about Alavita if you want to hear it.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so because I have like TMJ all over, my
Mhm.
body hurts all over from the jaw pain. I use 22 patches of Alavita, warm between my forehead. And when I woke up this morning, I could move my legs better where my thighs join my hips getting out of bed, which was awesome. And I also had way softer skin at my neck and shoulder. And I had way more relaxation in the upper part of my jaw, for those people who have jaw clenching stuff, whatever. So I was really amazed because, I've been wearing 3949 and Aeon for a few months away from 4 years. And I couldn't believe, like Alavita did that. So I'm going to be adding it all the time at night, for the like additional help. And that's in addition to those 12 organs on the study and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So I just thought everybody'd like to hear if you have long-term pain, because with me having TMJ, I'm not going to be fixed like other people. I need the additional help benefit.
Beautiful. Well, and Alavita is one of the things it does is it helps lengthen the telomeres of our cells and stuff. And that's part of something about when the telomeres are short, that they are not
And
functioning the way. And the question is, did you say 22 or 2 Alavita
22 individual patches.
on your head at one time?
No, one per night in between my eyebrows. So I
Okay,
didn't even
22 days.
right. So I didn't even finish the sleeve. And like when I first started, I was like, well, I can't wear this for 12 hours. I'm only going to wear it, 5-6 hours. So I got a couple of days use out of the patch kind of thing. And I wasn't, doing it every day, so to speak. But now that I'm seeing the benefits, and you know what I do when I wake up in the morning, I wear the rest of it. See, there it is in the middle. Okay. Wait, I don't know
That's
where
where
to
I
put
put mine too,
Right.
Alavita, right
Right,
there.
right there. And so I just finished the day, wearing it. I mean, if I was out in public, I would just continue wearing it. We should really have sparklers on our patches that say something in flash, right? Because, like people look at you weird, or even if they don't, I just go, oh, well, it's like a talking point that I'll just bring up because I guess I'm not embarrassed or whatever. And I go, oh, this is a stem cell patch, because they don't know like what it is. And they go, what? I go, yeah, you can wear them, and they give you stem cells all over your body or something. Like that's my newest, latest thing. And the other thing, on a different topic, what I've been doing with people just recently, I had an opportunity to talk to this one lady who was like 83, recovering from knee surgery. And I said to her, oh, well, what would like help you is the stem cell patch, which I happen to be wearing on my wrist. It really was Aeon, but she didn't know. And I pointed it to her, and she goes, really, that would help? And I go, yeah, would you like to try a sample of it for free? She goes, yeah. I said, okay, well, the rule is that you have to spend 30 minutes with me sitting here wearing it and drinking water, and then I'll give you one. And if you're willing to do that, I will do it. And she was kind of giving me pushback. And I said, well, then you can't have the free sample. Sorry. And she changed her mind, said, okay, I'll do it, kind of storming, whatever. And I said, oh, okay, now, like go get some water. And then I was talking to her, about other aspects of the product, whatever. And all of a sudden I watched for where watch their eyes. All of a sudden you can see that brain click in, especially if they're older, and, she's having trouble memorizing things she was writing down and whatever. And I was having to repeat them. And all of a sudden her eyes became like a young pixie. And I said, oh, do you notice some change in your mood or relaxation in your mind or whatever? And she goes, yeah. I said, does things not feel quite as hard? Like they're not feeling like a mountain, they're like a molehill? And she goes, yeah. And then she told me weird things like, I feel chills all over my body. And she goes, like, is this bad? And I go, no, that's your circulation. She goes, what do you mean? And most people don't know this, so I'm going to say this. I said, well, decades ago, this chiropractor was working on me on the back of my neck, and I felt this cold trickle, and I thought something was wrong. And he said, no, my dear, dear, that's your circulation coming in. I go, but why does it feel so cold? And he said, because that's how it does. And I told her, and you'll never feel this ever again. And actually, when I followed up with her the next day, she said she was feeling it, but not as much. And I was going into this explanation of why your circulation is so messed up and you need to have this addressed, and the patch is working right there. And with her, she's this unicorn, right, who could, see this thing, which of course I didn't know. So it's 30 minutes sitting with me, drinking water, and you make them like do it. And then you at least can see, oh, they feel nothing. And you say, see, I told you you were going to feel nothing. And then I told her, now look, the first thing you're going to feel before she felt whatever was you're going to feel sleep and energy. And she goes, what? And I go, see, that's the thing. This thing, like she wanted the pain in her knee to go away at night. I said, well, before that can happen, first you have to have quality sleep, which will give you better energy. And that's how these things go away, whatever thing it is they say. And you know that it used to be on the back of our business cards, and it's on the flyer the company has, where it has all those things, inflammation, pain, mental, all of that. I handed that to her and I said, which one of these is you? And either they'll say everything or they'll say certain things, like Sheila were saying, like you read the card and it said, see above the card, it says it does all these things.
Yeah.
And so I said, all these things you want fixed, whatever the reason you're doing this is, you have to see the sleep and you have to see the energy. Because if you don't see that, you're not going to feel these other things. So the reason I'm making them sit with me for the 30 minutes is they're going to miss the little stuff, but you train your eye, you can watch for these things. And even if they say, oh, I feel nothing, say, see, I told you were going to feel nothing. That's it. So we're looking for the sleep and the energy. So that kind of overcomes this whole I don't expect anything, because I'm testing them, I'm qualifying them. Well, if you don't like it about sleep and energy and you just want your pain and that's it, then I know you're not going to hang around very long. You're just a pain relieving user and you're going to be very difficult to deal with. I'll let them buy it, and she's going to buy a whole sleeve actually. And then, she's concerned about the price. I said, well, you can buy, part of the sleeve, because I have to see her to bring her some other thing anyway. And she goes, oh, okay, well, I got 20. And she goes, well, I'm not going to tell anybody. It's going to be a big secret. And I'm thinking, oh, that's good, because I don't want her family telling her not to do it or whatever, right? Because she's so medically oriented and stuff, And then when I followed up with her, things are going well. And she said some of her pain was going away and stuff. And if I hadn't been on all these meetings, learning how to be brave by all you guys, everything everybody said, I never could have worked this little situation out for me with the card and the screening and the sitting with me for 30 minutes and the whole darn thing. So I just have to thank you guys so much for all of that.
Well, that's wonderful. I appreciate you sharing that method with us. And I just have one caution. Okay. When you're talking, you said stem cell patch, and we have to put that word activation in there because the implication is that there's stem cells in the patch. So
I did that with her. I said that a lot.
Okay.
And personally, I almost would love to just say, oh, well, it's GHKCU. It's nothing really to do with the stem cell stuff. And I go, no, don't say that to people, because they understand that it's too sciencey, too far gone, and they won't believe you. But everybody's, heard of stem cells. And I figure if she doesn't order when she runs out, it's okay, because then she's not going to walk as well and she's going to be hurting. And I'm in the Cynthia Beck torture program. You don't have the product, and I'm still following up with you. How's it going now? And I just have to keep the glee out of my voice when they say, oh, it hurts really bad. And I go, oh, well, why don't you put the patch on it? Well, I don't have any more. Oh, well, if you'd like to get some, I can, you get it, right? I'm so evil.
Well, is that evil, or is that actually utilizing the thought process? Because, they felt better. And that's why we're here, is to bring them service, right? So thank you so much for sharing with us, Cynthia, and thank you everybody for being here today. I hope this was helpful for all of you, and if not directly helpful for you, maybe it's going to be helpful for one of your downline people that is brand new. All right, thanks again, and I love you, everybody. We will see you next week.